J-pop star, real or nah? Tokyo performance doll.
Real.
That is real. That is a real J-pop star. And this is a real podcast. Sake in hand, we'll mispronounce stuff because we're two gaijins and words are tough. Welcome back, everyone, to Sake This. My name's Josh, and I'm here with my co-host, Justin. How you going, Justin?
Yeah, good.
Still Justin?
Good. I'm always Justin.
And we're still here talking about Japan. So we're going to have a couple of news articles today about some things we've found out about Japan this week. We've got a Guesstimation Japan game coming up. And then we've got some reviews to look at for the new BABYMETAL album, which is doing quite well at the moment, Japanese band BABYMETAL. So I was figuring we'd just jump straight into some news, Justin. Our first article for the week. Japan has developed a human washing machine that can wash and dry you in 15 minutes.
Yeah, sick. They've reinvented the shower.
They have.
Yeah, sick.
It looks kind of like if you ever seen an Apple HomePod or maybe a Sonos speaker.
Oh, yep.
It looks like a Sonos speaker that is big enough for a person and has a couch in it.
Has a couch in it?
And it slowly starts to fill up. A recliner chair might be a better way to put it.
Yeah, right.
So you're actually seated in this thing and you just sit there. And I'm assuming at some point it must tumble dry you. That's what I want to happen.
I assume there's air, warm air.
Yes.
But yeah, tumble dry would be better.
When you look at the thing, so I'll give you a quick peek at it and I'll put these pictures in the show notes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a very, well, I guess for lack of a better term, sophisticated and expensive looking device. I guess with that, is that something you would ever use?
Oh, for the novelty of using it. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
That's what sometimes I look at these really expensive Japanese products and they are futuristic at times, but they just seem impractical because all you hear about is how limited room is in Japan and how small the apartments are and the houses. Even unless that's an incredibly tiny person that's in there, it looks about the size of a small car.
Yeah, right. So quite big.
Yeah, so quite big. But I guess if you're the type of person that buys a human washing machine, you've probably got a couple of dollars.
Well, I always think stuff like this is like there's just a hotel that's bought one and they throw it up in the penthouse or whatever, and that's just it's a novelty.
Yeah. We've got robot dinosaurs. That place has got human washing machines. Okay.
Yeah, go up there. Have a bath.
Have a bath. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, don't even, is it still a bath if you're just, you hop in a tube and it just does it all for you.
We had a friend write into the show a couple of episodes ago about the toilet turning his rear end into Chewbacca.
Oh, yep.
This is that writ large. This is the big blow-drying toilet for your entire body.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
I'm definitely checking it out when I go over there. So our second article for the week, you can now book a hotel in Fukuoka for $1 per night if you agree to have your stay live streamed on YouTube.
Yeah, sick. Sick.
Similar question. Would you go for that?
Oh, yeah, because as long as there's enough people in there.
Yeah.
If you're the only person, that's daunting. There's 50, if it's an actual big enough place, you're just you're non-existent. It's not like
you're a tiny square on a whole heap of streams. Type of vibe.
Yeah, that's fine. Bit of Squid Game action type of thing.
The rules are apparently that it doesn't include the bathroom. The bathroom's private, obviously, but it's the public area of the room is streamed for the entire night.
Yeah, right.
The thing that since reading this article that I couldn't figure out was, what does the business get out of it? Because if you're an exhibitionist type person, you might think for $1, I'll do anything. But what does the business get out of doing that?
Yeah. Well, what is it is it a hotel or is it just a...
Yeah, it's a hotel. This is a legit article.
Yeah, right.
You pay $1 and then allow them to live stream you, and then you get to.
I guess they're doing like Big Brother in
Yeah.
real time, like as in just with people and hoping that it blows up so they recoup their costs that way. But there's different things, like there's different places you can go and spend a night in Japan that's way different to our culture, I guess.
Yeah.
Like obviously the capsule hotels, all that stuff, but then even like the really cheap gaming or internet cafes that have, you can lay out a bed and you can sleep in them.
Yeah.
And they're so cheap that it's like if you were a backpacker type of thing, that it's better than going and staying at a capsule hotel and you've got a computer to use the whole night. So yeah, it's like basically if it's the equivalent of staying at one of those places, but you're live streamed, it's like, yeah, whatever, who cares?
Yeah, that's true. And I figured it was just, if we can propose to people the most outrageous thing being, we'll stream you while you're sleeping for $1. If that same chain of motels or that same business comes back and says, look, we've tested how far you'll actually go and who says yes, who says no, to the people that say no, they can always just offer them, how about we do it for $20? Still cheap, but we don't stream you. So for me, I'm figuring it's just a social experiment just to see how twisted are these people and can we nudge back a bit, and then it seems like great value.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure. I have no idea what the actual purpose of the...
I would love to see the waiver on that thing as well. Like,
would you pay $10 to stay in the human washing machine and get streamed while you're in the washing machine?
Yeah. Live stream in a washing machine, great. Why not? I'm not ashamed of that.
It's clean.
Yeah, and it's 15 minutes of viewing pleasure at that point. You guys can. I wouldn't mind people watching me get tumble dried.
Before, when I said I don't know what the business gets out of it, if it was people I knew getting tumble dried on a live stream, I think I would probably watch that. That's what you're getting. You're getting people like me viewing and probably giving you a super chat, donating some money.
Yeah.
So our last article for this week is 49% of Japanese companies have an old man that does absolutely nothing. Known as the Madogiwa-zoku, or window side tribe, it's an older employee that gets given a seat next to the window and they do sweet F all. Close to 50% of companies have a Madogiwa-zoku.
How do I apply for this job?
It sounds amazing. The thing is, it's seen as almost a pejorative to be given that designation in Japanese culture.
Yeah.
That you're not quite ready for retirement, but we don't want you doing anything important.
Yeah.
So you get a special seat near the window. Whereas for me, nothing's ever described my dream job quite the way that article did.
It actually sounds like a horrible job.
It does.
For me, I would not be able to do that, but
the only thing that puts me off the job is just that 50% of people are competing with me for that. Like there's someone at every company that's already got the job.
Yeah. Imagine like doing work and then just looking at the dude that gets paid a very similar rate and he's just sitting there. He's just chilling.
You work in a pretty tough field day to day, doing a lot of physical stuff. Do you guys have the equivalent on every, say, job site or building site of a Madogiwa-zoku?
Yeah. It's the apprentice.
The apprentice?
Yeah, the apprentice, yeah. Just looking out windows, you know?
Yeah. He's more,
no.
They're more licking the window than looking out the window?
Yeah. No, it'd be more like your site supervisor type role where they just drive. Most of it is looking out a window because they're just driving from job to job to pretend that they're doing something, and that's that is them.
So I did try to work out if I could get Madogiwa-zoku as a handle on the internet.
Yep.
And it's been taken up by an old dude, and that's all I can figure out. It's like, of course it has.
Yeah.
So that's great. So is there any of those articles that you want to know a little bit more about, Justin?
Oh, I think we covered the first two pretty well. If there's more on that, the last one of more in depth, what is actually happening here, and why don't we have that here? Like, I guess we do. We just have the dude at Bunnings that greets you on the way in. Like, that's
I think we have almost more culturally sanctified laziness.
Yeah.
Where there's roles that people are in or types of people that work in every environment that maybe just do as little as they possibly can.
Yeah. Whereas management, you're talking about.
Yeah, management generally, middle management particularly. But this seems to be more an idea where the Madogiwa-zokus are, regardless of their former performance, they're moved into this role whether they want to be or not, just to kind of see out their time.
Yep.
We don't have, at least I can't think of someone like that. We don't have a direct equivalent.
No. You have it in some jobs where it's like, obviously this person's close to retirement. They're not getting the same workload as everyone else. They're basically sitting at the computer or whatever, but yeah, not to that level.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if they're allowed to interact with people in the workplace as much, because I think we do have a version of this in Australia, and that's the person that goes around and talks to everyone, the friendly guy.
Yeah.
And they're taking up a little bit of everyone's productivity.
The personality hire.
Yeah, the culture guy.
Yeah. Or just someone that likes to get coffees for everyone. That's also, that same position, I guess. But
I don't know whether if I was just walking in and being told you're going to sit there and stare out that window, if I would bring anyone caffeine beforehand. Just to get
No. Save all the caffeine for me. I need to stay awake.
Yeah. So when I Googled the Madogiwa-zoku, or the Windows Side Tribe is the actual thing I looked up, it was lots and lots of photos of, they look like real photos, but they could have been staged, of a lot of these dudes were asleep.
Oh, great.
They were just kipping on the job.
Yeah.
And it goes back to, it almost, once again, sounds like the dream job to me. Because I'm a work in burst sort of guy.
I'd love, I like the idea of these guys like pulling all-nighters every night, but then coming to work and just having to sleep. Like they're actually just, they're
recovering from their hangovers.
Yeah, they're just enjoying life so much at nighttime.
What's the incentive not to, though?
Yeah, exactly.
Because, as I said, I don't think
except probably that you're old and you just want to sleep nonstop. Like, you're not going to pull all-nighters, but if they did, that'd be pretty sick.
It would be pretty good. At least if you're hungover and someone wakes you up at the job, you can kind of have that moment of, oh, gosh, and then go straight back to sleep.
Yeah, you don't need to go to work. Like, you're just like, don't wake me up until it's my finish time.
You just look at the clock and it goes straight back to sleep.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, they just have an alarm set for when they finish work, but not when they go to work.
Yeah.
So,
So they're clearly not stars.
They're stars in my head.
They're stars to me as well, but generally they're viewed as non-stars. What we're going to talk about today in Guesstimation Japan is some actual Japanese stars. So these are J-pop stars, real or nah.
Yeah.
So are they a real J-pop band or are they not? So we had Tokyo Performance Doll at the start of today's episode. They are a real band.
Yep. And I knew that, of course.
They are pretty high profile from what I can gather. So
I don't know many, if any, J-pop. I know a few actually. Yeah. But.
So I can guarantee you that I knew none of these.
Okay, yeah.
So
I can tell from your expressions on your face as you're reading them, about to tell me some of them.
So I was surprised, even though I wrote this list, that these are the names. So we're going to have 10 of these. J-pop star, yeah or nah. Triple Nipples.
Yeah.
That is a real J-pop artist.
Yeah, that's obvious.
And each one of those words has 3 Ps, which I like.
Oh, yeah, sick.
Triple Nipples. Second one, Pacific Rim Mob.
Oh, that's fake.
That's a fake one, yes.
Yeah. but it could be real.
There is a real play called Pacific Rim Job, I found out today.
Yeah, right. In your incognito searching.
I wasn't incognito. I'm more like those guys we just spoke about. I don't care anymore.
Just looking at windows, not out windows.
Yeah, correct. I've got many windows open. Next one, Finger 5.
Nah.
Fake?
Yeah, fake.
Yeah. That one is real.
Real?
That one's real, Finger 5. Do you remember that Canadian band, Finger 11?
No.
I've never even heard Finger 5, and I know they're better than Finger 11.
Oh, right.
Next one, Chicago Poodle.
I'm going to say nah.
That's real.
Oh. Why would they be called?
I don't know.
Cool.
I can't answer that.
I'm going to look that one up. Even though the other ones are more wild so far, that one's intriguing to me.
Yes. So next one, Bite a Shark. Bite a Shark.
No. Nah.
That's not real.
Okay.
Spot on. Next one, Chat Munchie.
Chat Munchie.
Chat Munchie.
How's Munchie spelled?
Munchy.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to go real.
That is not real.
Oh.
I wish Chat Munchie was real.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm kind of memory banking these as potential band names for my future band.
For your future J-pop band.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to be Finger 5, 11 or otherwise. Chat Munchie's number one at the moment. Next one, Dorothy Little Happy.
Yeah, that sounds real.
Yeah, that's real. Next one was Blood Plum Murder Train.
That sounds real.
That's not real.
Oh, it sounds real though.
And we might only had 9 here. My apologies, but our last one for today, Flap Girls School.
Sorry.
Flap Girls School. Flap Girls School.
FLAP.
Correct. Flap Girls School.
Yeah, that's true.
That's real.
That's real, and it shouldn't be. What flap?
You did very well on that one. Well done.
Girls School.
Yeah, there's some weird ones, but yeah, you're right. Chicago Poodle is intriguing.
Chicago Poodle. I'm looking at it right now, and it just looks like a very normal band, I guess.
We should start a Spotify playlist for this podcast of all the weird songs we find from these weird bands.
Yeah, but they're probably not weird. That's the thing.
No.
They're just normal.
Yeah, well, they're probably great, but they've got weird names.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that one's fine. That's fine. Like if you were in your car and you're just like, oh, I'm just listening to some Chicago Poodle, it's fine. It's really fine. But some of the other names on there, like Flap Girl School.
Yeah. No.
It's like, bro, have you heard this song by Flap Girl School? It's my favorite. That's when, there's...
Yeah, that's just dodgy in too many ways.
Yeah, questions are going to get asked. Who is Flap Girl School? What is a Flap Girl School? I don't know, but I'm willing to find out.
So the next thing we're going to do today is also about a band, and this is some reviews, but this band's name I used to think was kind of silly, but compared to what we just had in the Guesstimation Japan, it's actually pretty good. This is reviews for the new BABYMETAL album, and BABYMETAL are a massive Japanese metal band. The album's called Metal Fourth, and it was the first all-Japanese group, or the first all-Japanese album and group to ever reach the top 10 Billboard charts in America with this album.
Yeah, right.
So that's a fair achievement there. They are a pretty entertaining, good band, 3-piece band with 3 vocalists and then a big supporting band. I thought I'd just start, Justin, with a review from the biggest metal magazine in the world, Kerrang magazine. So they said, on one hand, you can't help wanting just a bit more baby metal on this BABYMETAL album. So I should have prefaced this by saying this new album, Metal Fourth, has a massive number of collaborations.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. So it's not actually a dig at them, but like as in they've lost their sound type of thing. It's more just saying they want more of them. Yeah,
it was more an album that kind of has a feeling of being a bit strategic because they've got all these guest vocalists on all these songs. Yeah. So you can't help but wanting a bit more BABYMETAL on this BABYMETAL album, but surely that's a compliment. ? I don't know why they put that in the article, but I was like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's good.
And they say Metal Force intentions are noble and the execution's occasionally excellent.
Okay, yeah, right.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, yeah, cool.
I really
do your own thing, man.
I like that last sentence though. Intentions are noble and the execution's occasionally excellent.
Yeah, occasionally excellent.
Yeah.
Which is more than occasionally if it's 4 out of 5, but yeah.
But it makes me wonder, our podcast has been occasionally less excellent. So we're probably on about a 3 out of 5.
Oh, way worse than 3 out of 5.
Kerrang would not like us. Maybe we need to do some collaborations and Baby Metal might like us.
Yeah.
So the next one is from a Facebook post about the album, For Metal Fourth. And if you're wondering, Fourth is Forth, Metal Fourth. This is from Samuel E. And he thought he really just crushed this. Not babies, not metal. To which Tobias had one of the great comebacks, which I really enjoyed. Have you heard of Iron Maiden? Not Iron, not Maiden. Just simple.
Yeah.
But then he made the mistake, and this is what disappointed me. He doubled down with another example of Judas Priest.
Yeah, right. Yep. Not Judas, not Priest.
Yeah. He could have just went with one or the other.
Yeah, he really needs to tack on a third.
Or go for the rule of threes.
Yeah.
As comedians, we kind of are sensitive, I think, to the, if you're not going to do 3, don't overuse whatever rhythm you're in to the point where you've kind of spoiled your own comeback there.
Yeah.
I just love that.
The next one needs to be, have you heard of Queen?
Not
actually a queen.
That's very good. We've got a couple of reviews here. These are, I'll let you read these ones, Justin, if you like.
Yep. They seem like just Facebook comments. I'm a new fan, like 3 weeks new. He got some likes on that one.
He did.
And then the next one is, when are the updated Funko Pops coming out? Which I don't even really understand. Do they have Funko Pops for Baby Metal?
They do, and they're very, very popular.
Right.
But this I wanted to include because when the majority of a conversation online, and this is maybe why something like a Discord or even a Reddit is a little bit more refined and not as Wild West as what Facebook comments are, when most of the things you're reading are about some gripe, about a delivery being late, I didn't get the thing I ordered.
Yeah.
When's this other thing happening that's nothing to do with it?
100%.
These have got nothing to do with the album. This person's just saying, I'm new.
I'm a new fan, so that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right, even on that type of post. But to ask when are the new Funko Pops coming out?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Like imagine you got married and you just like, you posting wedding photos.
Yeah.
Yes, like, yeah, put it all out. And then someone comments like, yeah, but like, what are you doing on Australia Day?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, this is exciting, but
yeah,
when's your dog's birthday?
Yeah.
Like,
congrats on the new baby, watching New Year's plans.
Yeah. Or like wedding photos and then you're just like, hey man, drove past your house and your lawn's looking bloody good.
Yeah.
Like, that's just in the comments now. And
yeah.
When are the updated Funko Pops coming out?
So I wanted to just finish up with a review from another big music website called Clash Music. This is not at the scale of Kerrang by any means, but they matter when it comes to their opinions on records.
In your opinion.
Well, I don't really.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
To metal fans, for whatever reason, they matter. Yeah. I don't really like critics, full stop. So,
as you critique,
I like criticizing. No, I love criticizing.
I hate criticizing. I hate anyone that criticizes anything.
Yeah, no, I love criticizing critics. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, you're a critique.
Yes, I am. So, I just wanted to read the last line of this particular review. They compared the music to Slipknot and to the German electronic hardcore band Electric Callboy. The review was, after a lot of backwards and forwards about, this part was cool, but this was a bit disjointed, the collaborations were a bit much, they finished up with, do I like it? Not really. Am I headbanging against my will? Absolutely. And then they gave it.
How do you not like it if you're headbang? I don't know.
Yeah, but
headbanging would assume levels of enjoyment from the song, I would assume.
Yes.
Like it's, yeah.
I don't get it, but it just also feels a little bit like they enjoyed the way that sounded as a way to end something more than it making any kind of sense.
Yeah.
Or being fair to the record or the band.
Yeah, it was a good.
Do I like it? Not really. Am I headbanging against my will? Absolutely.
So you like it,
off, mate.
Just say you like it.
Just say you like it or you don't. So,
no, I hate it. I'm just dancing. I just like to dance.
yeah, and if you're actually headbanging against your will, there's something psychological happening there.
Yeah.
Like that's concerning.
Yeah.
You got no self-restraint. Someone just put something on and then suddenly your head's moving.
Maybe he's got a written out will of his. He just redone his will and he's headbanging against it.
Yeah, that would be very fun. Yeah. Hopefully not when he's driving because it doesn't sound like he has any kind of ability to stop himself from headbanging. Not someone you want to be in a car with.
Yeah, no.
So if you're listening in your car, which you may or may not be, but if you are, let us know. I want to know where people are listening to this thing. I've had some feedback recently.
I thought you were going to be like, if you're listening in your car, leave us a review. Like, just while you're driving,
this guy,
just drop it down.
Yeah. If you've got your head on your wheel right now, leave us a review.
Yeah.
But let us know how you're listening, what you're enjoying. We're trying to refine things each week to knuckle down onto the things people like the most. Thank you so much for the positive feedback so far. Share the show with someone that maybe is interested in Japan or even just likes comedies or having a laugh. It's not all just about Japan. It's really about us talking shit.
Yeah, but a little bit of shit. And then mostly you just interesting stuff that anyone could learn from. It just happens to focus around Japan.
Highly educational.
Highly, so educational. You name 3 things you've learned from this podcast. You'd be able to name even more than 3. It's just...
But don't, because we don't care.
Don't, yeah.
Tell someone else. I'm going to go sit next door window.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Justin. Cheers, mate.
Thank you, Josh.